Welcome back! We're standing in this area here with this counterweight, which we've just unblocked, and hopefully that will allow us to lower it down and raise something up here that will enable us to cross over to that mysterious box. But we've got to find whatever goes up there, and we haven't really finished exploring this route yet. We've still got this other pathway here, so let's go and check that out first. And hopefully we will find something other than the LucasArts logo there. Aha! Looks like this is the platform, and I'm assuming this is the same shaft.
It's a shaft rising into the darkness.
There's also a statue head here.
There's a small cleft here.
Maybe we should try putting something inside. Let's see, can we use the hose?
I don't think that'll work.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Staff makes more sense.
Going up?
There we go. This looks like that triggers this elevator thing. And now we can get over here.
There are two more beads underneath it. I'll take them too.
Alright, guess they've been sitting here all this time. What's over this way? Nothing. Alright, well let's go back to Sophia and tell her about what we found. We still gotta explore that area there with the gate and that crawl space that we saw when we first were down there. Let's see, she's through here, because I think this is where that Minotaur statue is. Couldn't get that all right. Minotaur statue. Try saying that 5 times fast. I guess it's not that hard. And you know, I completely forgot to get to that object on the ground there by Professor Sternhardt, because that's the World Stone that we were looking for.
And there it goes again.
Totally forgot to pick that up earlier.
This is the World Stone that Sternhardt swiped in Tikal.
Alright, well let's go over here. Let's see if Sophia would be willing to go up there.
Sophia?
Yes?
Oh wait, we need to actually look at it first, don't we?
Never mind.
Fine.
Alright, look at hole.
It's a narrow crawl space.
Okay, I think now we can talk to her about it.
Listen,
Yes?
let me boost you through that hole.
I'm not climbing through there. I'll bet it's full of spiders, or rats, or snakes.
Snakes, you say?
What's the matter? Scared of a few bugs?
You don't fool me, Jones. You're the one who's scared of snakes.
Aw, she's onto us.
So what if I am?
So you admit it. We're really not going anywhere until I crawl through there, are we?
Nope.
Afraid not.
Okay, boost me up. Watch those hands, Buster. There's a pulley on this side.
We'll use it.
Okay, hang on. Happy?
We're not out of the woods yet, but nice going.
Alright, let's see what's beyond this doorway. More passageways. Nothing in this room, though. This room looks like yet another room that we've been through. And this one's also empty as well. There's a nice waterfall over here, which we can walk behind. And now we're back where we started. Okay, so what was the point of all that? Well, actually, the reason why you want to get to the gold box before coming here, I'll explain that here in a sec, but what you're supposed to figure out is that you're supposed to look for more orichalcum, and thus another path that you can go through that you can't see as everything stands right now. And in order to do that, we need to use the amber fish on a string, because as mentioned earlier, amber was what the Atlanteans used to detect orichalcum.
Why, it's pointing at me.
And this is why we need the gold box, is because we've got orichalcum that the fish is detecting, but it's exposed. We need to hide it somewhere where it won't detect it. So let's put the orichalcum away.
The orichalcum is now in the box.
And let's close the box. And now let's try using it.
It's pointing at Sophia's necklace.
It must be detecting the orichalcum residue.
Now you have to actually use the fish on Sophia's necklace, or use it where it would detect Sophia's necklace after you put the beads away in the box in order to ask about it.
Listen.
Yes?
This option here will not be available unless you do this in the order I just did it.
Can I borrow that necklace of yours for a while?
Why?
I think it's throwing off the orichalcum detector.
So?
So, we need to find orichalcum that's not on us right now.
So we need to hide it.
You think so? Then say, Nurab Sal is a mighty king and his eyes see through.
Oh, come on.
Nurab Sal is a mighty king, and his eyes see through.
All right. I can't give you my necklace, but tell me your plan, and I'll try to help.
I want to put it in this gold box.
Okay, give me the box, and I'll put it inside. There, but just for a few minutes.
Thanks.
I'm kind of worried about the effect that this necklace is having on her. I mean, this kind of reminds me of Gollum in The One Ring. Well, now let's see if there's anything here in this room.
It's not pointing anywhere. There must not be any orichalcum nearby.
Alright, well, let's go into the room we just came from. We'll go backwards.
It's an orichalcum detector. It's not pointing anywhere.
Alright, I think in my practice run of the game, the passageway was in this room, but I guess not this time around. So I think it's random.
It's not pointing anywhere.
Yeah, this is another one of these trial and error type things where you just have to keep on trying until you find it. Alright, what about this room?
It's pointing toward that blank wall in the back.
Okay, looks like we found something. Well, we've got ourselves a ship rib, so let's use it once again.
Well, well, well.
Alright.
Look, an orichalcum bead. This must have been the bead that attracted the orichalcum detector.
Great. Now take the gold box. I want to wear my necklace again.
Alright.
Come on, door, move! Well, either Atlantis is a lot smaller than we thought, or we've found some kind of map or scale model.
Laid out just as Plato described it, in 3 concentric circles.
Pretty amazing, isn't it? Gotta admit, it is pretty neat. Although, I still like the map room from Raiders of the Lost Ark, but this is really cool too. Looks like there's another one of these spindles here that we can use the stones on. I gotta admit, I also really like the music in this room. It's really neat. I keep saying the word neat. I tend to use certain words too much. Let's use our stones here. And if this is indeed the final entrance, or the entrance that's used to approach Atlantis, then we need the World Stone as well. And let's look up the instructions in the Lost Dialogue for it. A World Stone was required, with darkness ruling the old city without challenge. And let's see what we're dealing with here. We got the noon sun, full moon, and we've got 4 options here on the World Stone. We got the volcano, the West Sea, the East Sea, and the city. Now, what's tricky about this is that, at least with these instructions, These two things are a reference in regard to the tall horns, or at least they're up here. But in this case, the city is referenced alongside darkness, which is in this configuration down here at the bottom. So we've got to make sure that the city lines up here, not up here. Well, that did something, alright. Is this the city powering up, or... Whoa. Alright, well, let's see if Atlantis is through that door.
Uh-oh, I better not lose the stones.
I keep forgetting that.
Sophia, where are you?
Uh-oh.
We've got her, you foolish Americaner!
Kerner, which rock did you crawl out from under?
I have no time to trade insults. Hand over the stones or you'll never see Miss Hapgood again.
Okay, take the stones. Just don't hurt Sophia.
She'll be perfectly safe. In my custody.
I'm sure.
Kerner! What a slimy toad.
Indeed.
Uh-oh. Kerner wedged it shut from the other side.
Oof. Now how do we get out of here? Well, we got a rock wall here. And we still got our ship rib, which has been coming in real handy over the course of our adventure, so let's use it again.
You know, I think one of the rocks is starting to move.
Well, as long as there's not a cave-in.
Caroline, halt! You must board the U-boat.
I'm not going anywhere. What have you done with Indy, you creep?
Forget about Jones. How can you expect a man to lead you through Atlantis when he can't even find a way out of the labyrinth?
I think
And
you
you're
had something to do with that.
practically Atlantis tour guide, I suppose?
We have charted an underwater entrance to the lost city. Together, we will discover its secret.
Good luck.
You have a choice, Fraulein. Join us and fulfill your life's ambition. Or join your friend, another rotting corpse on the road to glory.
Well, how can I refuse hospitality like that?
Jones was a better man than I thought. If he could tolerate her.
I love that line.
Oof. Ugh. Whew. Hey, there's a Nazi U-boat.
And we're right back where we started earlier. Well, let's head on to that U-boat. And we're going to have to find out how we can rescue Sophia in the next video.